What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel, guys. I will say this is part two. It's part two for me, but this is another video that I did before, but some more people are on here from TikTok with something that's clearly a scam, but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal. And guys, it's a lot of things we've been conditioned to believe normal, which is sometimes it's a bit sad. It's a bit sad on what we deem as normal. But finna check this out. Y'all hit that subscribe button, send down those recommendations, and let's jump into it.
Come with me on this Twitter thread. What's something that's clearly a scam but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal? Filing taxes. Other countries just send you a bill. U.S. uses human error to prey on poor people and let rich people game the system.
Oh, that's a fact.
Advertising for prescription drugs, rarely taking vacations, supersized portions, flying flags everywhere, going into debt over the cost of college, bankruptcy due to health care
Oh my God,
costs.
that's a fact.
Credit scores, filing your own taxes, cops in schools, militarized police, guns in general, no maternity, paternity leave, and PB&J's. Strapping 17-year-old kids.
Not PB&J, but look at all this. Look at all this. This shouldn't be. This shouldn't be. Like going into debt over college. Why? Why? If you want people to do good, do better with their life, why we have to go in debt to better ourselves, get a higher education, bankruptly do the healthcare? If you care about me so much, why, if I break my arm, you costing me my other arm and possibly a leg or a toe, a pinky toe, possibly. Credit scores, like I learned about credit. I have good credit score. Me and my wife have good credit scores, but it's like almost everything that you really want or need to come to like house car, everything based on credit score. And I was talking to my mother, cops in school. That's not normal. That shouldn't be. But we deem it as normal now. I feel like that's odd. School has become in prison. At this point,
general, no maternity, paternity leave, and PB&J's. Strapping 17-year-old kids with no credit 50 to 100K in loans to pay for degrees which doesn't guarantee a job
at
or
all.
career. Insurance deductibles. It's basically saying you paid monthly for this product you may not ever need, but if you ever actually do need it, you're going to have to pay more just because.
That's crazy.
Credit scores. Nothing's real. It's all made up.
Hold up, I wanted to read that credit score one.
It's because.
Credit score, we're the only country in the world that uses them. Even car insurance rates these days are based on your credit score more than driving. That's crazy.
Nothing's real. It's all made up. Do what you want. It's all made up.
Dang.
What's something that's clearly a scam but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal?
So me and my fiance, he's Belgian. We live in Belgium, but we visited my family in the US. And he asked me, why do they always show commercials with prescription medication on them? Shouldn't your doctor tell you what you need?
Mm-hmm.
And I was shocked. I just was like, I don't know. Then the other night we're over at his friend's house and they asked me, is it true that every day in school you guys stand up and say the Pledge of Allegiance?
Yo.
And I'm like, yeah, of course, why? And they're like, do you still know it? I instinctively put my right hand over my heart and began to fully recite the Pledge of Allegiance. And then they were like, doesn't that kind of seem like a dictatorship?
Right.
What's something that's clearly a scam but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal?
Like the whole thing, all of it, this whole thing that we're doing, all of it, all the.
Hey, you speaking facts too, and he didn't even have a complete sentence.
What's something that's clearly a scam but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal?
I'm not entirely convinced that Americans realise how much of a capitalist dystopian nightmare of a country they're living in. I've never been to America, I'm not American, but my best friend went to America and he came back and I was actually mind blown by what he told me. He was watching regular television, like normal cable, and he said the advertisements run through through the programs, like they're at the bottom constantly. And he said that there's an advertisement like every 4 minutes or every 6 minutes. I don't know, something crazy. Like he said, even when the credits roll, there's an advertisement before the credits and then one again after the credits. What the fuck? What the fuck? Now I understand why Netflix became so popular. Fuck that shit.
I guess it depends on what network you're watching.
What's something that's clearly a scam but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal?
That you have to work 9 to 5 or just 8 hours a day in order to simply survive, and you have to do that 5 out of 7 days of a week, and that your life basically doesn't belong to you because you have to do that if you wish to eat, to have a home, to do anything. And in order to actually get that job, you also have to go to school for at least 4 years, and you have to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to be able to even get started. Goodbye.
Something that's clearly a scam but Americans
People are being overworked. And we deem it as normal. Overworking is normal here. That's crazy.
conditioned to believe is normal.
I'm British, but I have points to make. Privatised healthcare makes no sense. How are you going back? How are you paying money to give birth?
Crazy.
It's beyond me. Yes, you pay less taxes, but if you break your arm, you're bankrupt. Tipping. Why don't you just add it to the bill? We have an automatic service charge in the UK in most restaurants. Guns are for your protection. If no one had guns, you wouldn't need guns to protect yourself from guns. You're protecting yourself from guns. The Electoral College. I'm in my third year of my politics degree, and I don't understand how you could vote in someone who doesn't have the most votes.
Right.
How is that fair? How is that democratic?
It's crazy.
Having tax or VAT added on when you get to the till and stuff. Surely you just have it on the price tag. I couldn't do that because I'm pretty, so I'm not good at maths. Like, I can't do that quickly. I wouldn't be able to afford things when I got to the till. Just have it on the main price. Just put it on the price
Then
tag.
on top of that, depending on what state you in, it's gonna be different taxes. Like you might be paying less here, you might be paying more there. You never know.
Okay.
Poppy
No
for
offense,
president.
Not Poppy. Poppy for president.
What's something that's clearly a scam but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal?
Going into massive debt when you can earn free college credit. My university advisor told me about this. Sign up for a CLEP exam. It's one test, proves you know everything. Go to Modern States, they will pay for your CLEP exam. You only need a 50 to pass.
Wow.
Something that's clearly a scam but Americans have been conditioned
need
to
a
believe
50?
is normal.
Not having kettles. I can't believe that the vast majority of Americans don't use kettles. They heat up water on the stove. They microwave water. What is that about? Look at this that I saw on Twitter. A fucking godsend, sis. Oh my god, mine is so cute and rose gold. Got it from Target a year ago. Plus, it shuts off once it boils, so I don't burn shit, El Mayo. I get so tired of warming water on the stove like my ancestors.
Like my ancestors,
Boil the kettle for
what?
cooking as well. For example, if
Oh
you're
my
making
God.
pasta, instead of bringing the water to boil on the stove, boil it in the kettle, then pour it into the pot so you don't have to wait. Come on. I get that it's a British thing in culture to make tea, but surely everyone could just use a fucking kettle. Grow up.
I don't have a kettle.
What's something that's clearly a scam but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal?
Not too long ago, I needed to go to the hospital and I went to an emergency room. They admitted me, had me sit in a chair for about 5 hours, and then after that sent me on my way because there were too many COVID patients. They gave me 2 Tylenol, $1,040.
Oh my God.
Let's see the breakdown. Oh yeah, that's cool, just going. So they turned me down. The next day I went back because I really
Oh
wasn't
my
feeling good.
God.
Kind of the same things went down. Let's see what they're charging me. Oh, that's just sweet. So then I go back for a 3rd day because I feel like I'm dying. This time, all they gave me was a shot in my arm and sent me on my way. Oh, it's just the best. Yes, I love it. So now I have to pay $2,500 in medical bills for 4 Tylenol and a shot of Salumedrol.
That's crazy. And my guy probably don't even make that much a month. That's the amount somebody makes in a month. And now you owe that for just showing up to the hospital. What do they think this is? Is there a VIP section in the hospital or something that we need to get just to get the right service and stuff? I feel like people are paying for VIP sessions at this point, but that's crazy. I think I seen some of those because in a different video. The other video was longer, this one's shorter, but I did see some new ones like that Twitter thread. Hey, it's sad but truth. Those things, I start thinking myself. I'm like, wait a minute. Why do we consider this stuff normal? This is not normal. It shouldn't be. It should not be. But God, this is America. That's what the song said. But y'all hit that subscribe button. Send down those recommendations. That's all I have. Y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.